Every business leader has a crystal ball moment, a chance to see the future clearly and act on it. For product development leaders, that moment is now. I'm Katie Trauth Taylor, CEO of Narratize, and I'm here to tell you something critical. The AI revolution in product development isn't approaching, it's erupting all around us. Consider this stark reality. Companies leveraging AI in product development are slashing their time to market by half, while those waiting on the sidelines are watching their competitive advantage erode away. In 2024, doctors Robert Cooper and Alexander Brem found that AI adoption in product development isn't just an efficiency boost. It's becoming the dividing line between market leaders and followers. Today, we'll explore 4 game-changing dimensions of this AI revolution. The adoption sprint, why the window for AI implementation is narrowing faster than any previous technological shift. The performance transformation, how AI is fundamentally reinventing product development with real, measurable impacts. The competitive mandate, why AI adoption is becoming a survival imperative, not just an advantage. And the implementation roadmap, how to start your AI journey today, navigate the challenges, and build momentum. So let's get into it. Let's begin by understanding why this revolution is accelerating at such an unprecedented pace. Let me share a startling pattern. Each industrial revolution has moved at lightning speed compared to its predecessor. The first industrial revolution, with steam power and mechanization, it took nearly a century to reach widespread adoption. The information age, just 28 years. But AI, we're looking at a 13 to 15-year window, with the peak expected to come in 2028. Here's what makes AI different. We're hitting an inflection point. Early 2022 marked the moment that AI adoption and product development began its explosive growth. The numbers tell the story, from 13% adoption in early 2023 to 23% adoption by 2024, increasing 10% in just 1 year. That's not gradual change, that's a revolution in motion. Think of it this way. Imagine you're watching a wave form in the ocean. Right now, we're at a crucial moment. The wave is gathering its full force. And by 2028, that wave will crest. The companies riding it will be surfing toward success, and those who waited, they'll be underwater. Let me put this in stark perspective. Every previous tech shift, like electricity, computers, the internet, it gave companies time to adapt. AI is not offering that luxury. The gap between AI adopters and laggards is already widening. And here's the kicker. It may become unbridgeable. Unlike previous revolutions where late adopters could eventually catch up, AI creates compound advantages. Every day of AI implementation is a day of learning, optimization, training of the model, and pulling further ahead. Here's what should keep you up at night. Your competitors don't need to be tech giants to leverage AI well. They just need to start. Right now, about 3/4 of companies haven't begun their AI journey for product development yet. That's not comfort in numbers, though. That's an opportunity to leap ahead. The key takeaway? The tipping point isn't coming, it's here. We're already several years into this revolution, and its S-curve of adoption is steepening by the day. The question isn't whether to join the AI revolution. It's whether you'll shape it or be shaped by it. So let's look at the performance impact. These are AI stories in action, and I want to start by shattering a myth. AI isn't just another productivity tool. It's a fundamental reimagining of how we develop products. Let me show you what this looks like in the real world. Early adopters aren't seeing incremental improvements. They're witnessing transformation, and I've had the joy of getting to sit firsthand and watch how this happens. Companies like Siemens, GE, Nestlé, and Pfizer are cutting development times by 50% or more. Think about that. Projects that once took a year now are wrapped and launched in 6 months. And they're not just moving faster, they're innovating better. Let's look at real stories and real impact to see how. Take Renault's breakthrough in transmission development. Using AI-driven simulation, they transformed their design process. Instead of building physical prototypes for every iteration, their engineers could instantly predict performance changes, seeing a 50% reduction in development time and a better product. So it's not just efficiency, it's competitive advantage in action. Here's an even more dramatic example from GE Labs. Their team looked to optimize the diesel engine piston crown. Traditionally, testing one design iteration took 2 days. Their AI solution, though, it evaluated 100 different designs in 15 minutes, found an optimal configuration that improved fuel efficiency by 7% and slashed emissions. So it's not just faster, it's exploring possibilities that humans could never have tested in traditional timeframes. But perhaps my favorite story and the most compelling comes from BMW. They implemented AI systems that convert physical vehicle tests into virtual simulations. So what used to take weeks of physical testing now happens in hours. The impact? Well, they can iterate vehicle designs faster than ever, catch issues earlier, and deliver innovations to market before their competitors even finish their first prototype. Here's what's truly revolutionary. AI isn't forcing us to choose between speed and quality. It's delivering both. We're seeing better optimized designs that would be impossible to achieve manually. Fewer late-stage surprises or costly revisions. More innovative solutions discovered through AI's ability to explore vast design spaces and datasets. We're seeing higher success rates in new product launches. And the key takeaway here is AI isn't just helping us do things faster, it's letting us do things that were previously impossible. When you can test 1 million design variations in the time it used to take to test one, you're not just accelerating development, you're reinventing it. The competitive imperative. I want to paint a picture of the emerging competitive landscape. As of 2024, only 24% of companies had implemented AI into new product development. So you might be sitting back and thinking, there's time for me to wait and see. But here's the reality. That number is about to explode, thanks to the number of successful pilots that are now starting to rapidly scale. And those who haven't already begun their journey, they're desperately going to be trying to catch up. The global race is already on. The adoption numbers do tell a fascinating global story. Germany is seeing a 31% adoption of AI in new product development. The US, 18%. India and China, over 1/3 adoption. Think about that. A competitor in Bangalore or Shanghai might already be using AI to develop products twice as fast as your team. In the global marketplace, geography no longer protects you from disruptive innovation. Let me be direct. If your competitor can develop and launch products in half the time while you're still using traditional methods, they're not just beating you to market, they're reshaping customer expectations before you even enter the game. Consider these hard numbers. And by the way, every data point that I'm sharing today is linked in the comment below. These are peer-reviewed studies by industry experts. Companies using AI in product development are seeing 6 to 10% increases in sales from new products. AI adopters are experiencing higher growth rates and more successful innovations. And even more telling, none of the companies currently using AI plan to scale back. They're all increasing their investments. So what can we learn from industry leaders? Let's look at 3 companies that have turned AI into competitive advantage. Starting with Nestlé. At Nestlé, they're using AI-powered concept generators to spot market trends and opportunities faster than humanly possible. The result? Well, they can move from concept to shelf in months and not years, and they're consistently ahead of market trends. Now, Pfizer. In pharmaceuticals, speed and accuracy in development can literally save lives. Pfizer's AI systems are predicting drug behaviors, optimizing clinical trials, and analyzing results automatically. They're not just developing drugs faster, they're finding breakthroughs their competitors might entirely miss. All right, now BMW. They've transformed vehicle testing with AI simulations. What once took months of physical prototyping now happens in virtual space within days. So they're not just saving time and money, they're able to test scenarios that competitors miss with traditional methods. The window is closing. While only 1/4 of companies are using AI today, by 2028, everyone will face AI-powered competition. So the question isn't whether you'll compete against AI-enabled companies, it's whether you'll be ready when you do. Your AI implementation roadmap. Let's cut through the complexity and outline a clear path forward. You understand why AI matters, now let's talk about how to make it happen. Start where it matters most. Focus your initial AI efforts where they'll create immediate impact. Here are some suggestions. Testing and validation. Replace lengthy physical tests with AI simulations. Start with 10% AI-driven tests, measure results, and scale up. Target quick wins so that you can say things like, what used to take us 2 weeks now takes 2 days. Design optimization. Implement AI-assisted design tools in one product line. Let AI handle calculations while your designers drive creativity. Show teams how AI amplifies rather than replaces their expertise. And finally, rapid prototyping. Use AI to convert concepts to testable models faster. Cut prototype iterations from 5 to 2. Demonstrate clear time and cost savings along the way. Let's talk about how you can build your AI foundation. Of course, you should start with an AI task force. Build a cross-functional team with representatives from R&D, IT, product, operations. Give them authority to experiment and resources to succeed. Set clear metrics for success along the way, and don't forget to invest in training and the human element. The more you can create AI champions within each department, the more effective you'll be. And it's important to show teams how AI makes their work valuable, not obsolete. You know, the most successful teams that we see start small, prove and validate, and then they scale. They use those early wins to then build momentum for broader adoption, rather than trying to boil the whole ocean. You also need to be prepared to overcome obstacles in trust and understanding. Run AI predictions alongside traditional methods. Let teams see and feel the accuracy and benefits firsthand. One of the best ways you can do this as well is to create forums for questions, concerns, and best practices. From a technical perspective, it's really wise to start with cloud-based tools where no massive infrastructure investments are needed. Use existing data even if it's not perfect, and partner with vendors who offer implementation support. From an ROI perspective, you must set clear, measurable goals for each AI initiative. Track and publish your wins, however small, and build business cases based on early successes. Scale those. The time for action is now. Let me leave you with this. The AI revolution in new product innovation isn't just another tech trend. It's a fundamental shift in how we create and compete. The window for gaining early mover advantage is rapidly closing, but it hasn't quite closed yet. So your next steps are clear. Choose one area of product development where AI could make an immediate impact. Select a specific project, product concept, or team where you can pilot AI solutions. Build your cross-functional governance team. Set clear metrics for success and start piloting within the next 30 days. Remember, you don't have to transform everything overnight. You just need to start somewhere, start small, and start now. The companies that will lead tomorrow are the ones that begin their AI journey today. Will you be one of them?